Hello, let's get started with the What We've Forgotten Oracle. Beautiful imagery in these cards, but it is rather large, so I'm going to just fan them out after a few shuffles. Okay, Spirit, what message would you like to communicate to the collective? What is the message for the collective? Thank you. Number 47, remembering. Beautiful. You may be seeing 1111. Remembering. Yep. This is a time of remembering. Remembering our innate oneness with Source, our innate divinity, but also remembering, I'm thinking, your many gifts, talents, and abilities. So if you resonate with having lived multiple past lives, such as in ancient civilizations, like ancient Egypt, Lemuria, Atlantis, those gifts that you exhibited and utilized in those lifetimes are coming online during this lifetime, this very transformational time on planet Earth, shifting from the old paradigm to the new paradigm. And so your innate gifts are coming online because they are needed. They will help raise the frequency of the planet, help raise the consciousness. Ooh, alchemist, okay. That's one of your abilities, being able to alchemize, turning leaden energies into gold. Golden opportunities, I'm hearing. The Magician card in the Tarot. The Phoenix rising from the ashes. The cleansing power of fire. Number 6, balance, I'm thinking here. Harmony. Helping usher in the new earth. A more harmonious world. By first going within, alchemizing yourself. Now I'm thinking, as within, so without. As above, so below. Like the Magician card in the Tarot, he is gesturing towards the heavens, and one other hand is pointing to the material world. Yep, as above, so below. Bridging the heavens and the material. Let me get my magnifying glass here. Okay. Looks like a lab thinking aromatherapy, experimenting. Merlin, I'm thinking now. Sorcerer, sorceress, wizard, Harry Potter, Merlin, King Arthur, Philosopher's Stone, now the Holy Grail, the color blue, throat chakra, botany, herbal magic, plant medicine, healing. You have healing abilities. Oh, and also alchemist. That makes me think of the famous book, The Alchemist. 6:06 on the timer. And 24 reduces to a 6. You may also be seeing sixes like 66. Remembering, alchemist. Healing, past life traumas, healing your lineage through your gift of transmutation. Shall we read about remembering? Let's read about remembering. Okay. Buried treasure, which makes me think back to the book, The Alchemist, which was about, I don't want to ruin it for you if you haven't read it, but yes, it's about finding treasure. The main character goes on a quest to find treasure in Egypt, I believe. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I won't reveal the ending. All right, 47, remembering buried treasure. We are remembering how to move into a state of being that enables us to operate from a place of wonder more easily. A place of wonder. Okay, childlike wonder, I'm thinking now. I'm thinking the Fool card in the Tarot. Also the Sun card. When we begin to perceive situations as part of a whole, interconnectedness. When we begin to perceive situations as part of a whole versus as an independent and disconnected moment, we can perceive emotions as temporary cycles or states of being. There's a purpose to everything. There's a reason for everything. Everything is happening for a reason, is interconnected, and oftentimes we can put the pieces together at a later time when we have more distance from the past and look back. Is the word retrospection? I don't know. Okay, let's go on. This is akin to seeing this life as a flowing river of consciousness versus a stagnant pool of murk. Not murk, that makes me think of a lotus flower. When we know we're in the river, it becomes much easier to paddle through the rapids, even if we get knocked around a bit. We know a bit better now how to get the being back into the vessel. Your remembering is like a treasure chest being unearthed. You are unearthing yourself, birthing yourself. What's inside, what's included, and what will be discovered is your adventure. Well, discovering yourself. Self-discovery is your adventure during this lifetime. You are your own adventure. You are the prize. Indeed, you are the treasure. Remembering that you are the treasure. just like in gaming or VR, sometimes we need to change the angle to get a better look to see how to proceed. Sometimes we need to change the angle to get perspective, looking back, oftentimes. Okay. We can look at our lives in the same way as we begin to track synchronicities, those pieces, those divine breadcrumbs. As we begin to track synchronicities, dates, patterns, and our experiences with and in non-ordinary reality, we can begin to really see the true majesty of nature, yes, of source. We begin to give more credit to our intuition and trust our connection. Yes, and this is a message, a reminder to you to remember just how strong your intuition is. Trust your intuition if you are experiencing any doubts. The more breadcrumbs Spirit throws our way, the more destinations we visit, the more we can begin to trust them, indeed. If we can imagine all the windows of time through which things have had to occur in order to perfectly align for synchronicity, you can't help but experience wonder, especially given how small we are in the grand scheme of the universe. This week, consider how remembering may be helping you to unearth your treasures. Beautiful. Okay, and that makes me think, those breadcrumbs, those divine breadcrumbs, that Spirit, your Spirit team, are showing you. Yes, you can treat them like little bits of treasure, little golden nuggets, leading you to that treasure chest. And it's really, you are the treasure. And look at this. I think I mentioned you may be seeing 66. Part of this message on remembering, it's on page 66. Just little pieces like that. Just those little delightful synchronicities. It's a wink from Source, your Spirit team, assuring us, yes, your intuition can be trusted, and we are here. You are not alone. You are supported fully along your path, along this adventure of yours to finding the treasure that's always been within you all along. Just remembering that the treasure has always been within you all along. That makes me think back. I think I mentioned the Magician card in the Tarot, how one of the meanings is that you already have everything within you. And at first, when I heard that explanation during a reading, before I ever started doing my own readings, it didn't make sense to me. I'm like, I have so much to learn. What are you talking about? I have everything I need within me. But as you continue on your path, your perspective changes. You go through multiple perspective shifts, paradigm shifts, because your world expands, your perception expands and grows, and then you realize, yes, a lot of what's happening, following these breadcrumbs, it's a remembering, a soul remembrance, a soul retrieval. When something resonates with us, let's take an example of, just reading, for example, reading a book, and you find a passage and you're like, maybe you don't gasp out loud. Sometimes maybe you do, but you feel a resonance within. There's this recognition. A phrase, a word may resonate within you because, basically it's an activation of something that's already within you. It's a recognition, a remembering. You're not learning anything new. You are remembering rather than learning. Okay, 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Shall we go? I'll try not to go too long. My readings usually tend to go. Excuse me. All right, let's go to the Soul Coaching Oracle. Remember who you are. That's what I'm getting. Remember who you are. You are remembering who you are. Okay. This is upside down. Okay. All right, Spirit. Additional messages from the Soul Coaching Oracle. Additional messages for the collective. Number 31. Leadership. Lighthouse symbolism. Very significant. You have leadership qualities. 31 breaks down to a 4, stability. Remaining stable, calm in the storm. Being the beacon of calm in tumultuous times. Being able to stabilize yourself despite what's going on externally around you. Remaining grounded. Okay. You may be an earth sign. Of course, you don't have to be. All right, thank you. Courage, yes. More storm, more stormy weather, tumultuous water. Yes. Demonstrating courage, inner strength. Thinking the Hermit now. Demonstrating inner strength, spiritual strength during turbulent times, during storms, mental storms, emotional storms, spiritual storms. A lot of internal tumult, but also it's reflected in the physical world, in the outer reality, right? Lightning may be significant, but it makes me think of power. Also, the Tower card in the Tarot. The Tower card in the Tarot making me look back at the lighthouse. Excuse me. Power. Yeah. The power of water to cleanse and also destroy. But also that makes me think of the Death and Rebirth card in the Tarot. And this first, one of the first cards, Alchemy, Alchemist, Transmutation. Turning leaden energies into gold and golden opportunities. Refining your strength, refining your courage through those storms, through conflict, chaos, and still emerging, standing bright and strong. Okay, so now I'm looking at the Remembering card. As you keep persevering, progressing on your path, and looking back on yourself, just comparing your current self to your past self, you will be able to note your progress and that indeed you have grown in so many ways, that you've matured in a multitude of ways, and that you are indeed so much stronger than you ever gave yourself credit for. Okay, 2020 on the timer. Let's go to the Work Your Light Oracle. Okay. Just wanted to make sure it's right side up. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, Mintaken, longing for home, belonging the original light workers. That makes me think of the lighthouse. Okay, let's give it a few shuffles here. So that makes me think that you are indeed an ancient soul. Haha, I think we mentioned this. Birthing a new age. Birthing new creations. Dreaming a new world into being. Indeed, you are here for a reason. You are helping with the birthing of a new age. Dreaming a new world into being. Yes. You are helping. Through your imagination, through your dreaming, to bring into form a new world. And yes, birthing a new age. Birthing makes me think of labor pains and the discussion of tumult, stormy weather, stormy times, chaos. Birthing a new age, birthing a new world can feel quite painful, frightening, chaotic. But you've answered the call of your soul. Look at her arms raised to the heavens in gratitude, confidence. Okay, I'm thinking sovereignty now, personal power. Now I'm thinking oneness, and I think I mentioned interconnectedness. Yes, all these little circles of light. Oneness, making me think of oneness, sacred geometry, the circles, stone circles here, oneness, interconnectedness. Okay. Let's get one more from my own personal deck, and then we can conclude. I'll try to keep good. It's less than half an hour so far. Yep, you've answered the call of your soul. You're remembering. You're remembering why you came here. I heard you're doing a great job. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. Spirit, final message, please. I just heard it takes courage to lead. Yeah. But likely, you've had plenty of experience, if not in this lifetime, in previous lifetimes. You are prepared, despite what your ego may think. What's that saying? You've been preparing for lifetimes. Yeah. Your true self is being revealed bit by bit, like a puzzle, putting the pieces of the puzzle together. Just keep following those breadcrumbs, listening to your intuition. Okay, final message. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Flashing lights in your vision. You may be seeing orbs or lights in your periphery, maybe just flashes of light flying across your vision. I sometimes see what looks like tiny golden sparkles, glitter, or again, golden lights, but they look very, well, they're very tiny, and they look kind of, make me think of tadpoles or micro comets. Okay, let's get one more. Your frequency is rising. Okay, quality over quantity. That makes me think that that's what's important to you. And also a reminder from Source. If you ever find yourself getting down, for example, and maybe getting distracted by limiting thoughts, fear-based thoughts, find yourself feeling anxious, maybe getting caught up in drama sometimes. But you are able to pull back, distance yourself, disentangle yourself from those denser frequencies and ground yourself, center yourself, return to center. You're likely able to do that. Well, you're better able to manage those thoughts, and they don't last as long. So you return to center, feel more calm and grounded, and extend grace and compassion to yourself. Love is more powerful than the illusion of fear. Quality over quantity. What is your dominant frequency? And what is the more powerful frequency? Love, compassion, peace, authenticity, joy, playfulness. You don't have to be, and we're human here, you don't have to be all happy-go-lucky 100% of the time, 24/7. Quality over quantity. What is the quality of your frequency? Hope that makes sense. All right. Thank you so much. Take care.